SmackDown without Roman. Now, I just want to emphasize this with SmackDown. SmackDown this past week was not entertaining. Now, I know there was a Bloodline segment to close the show. That was solid. Some people were saying that was the best segment in ages. It was okay. It was a fine segment. And then the stuff with Dominic Mysterio and Ray, that was good. The rest of the show was a bore. The rest of the show was not good. SmackDown without Roman Reigns. Kevin, I need to emphasize this. You can't have SmackDown without Roman Reigns in the heart of WrestleMania season. He can't not be there for 3 straight weeks. That's not good enough. I don't care what his schedule is. It was fine last week, the show before the Elimination Chamber, because Sammy in Montreal, that was fine. These other weeks, like last night, we're 4 or 5 weeks out from WrestleMania, and this is your A show. Reigns not being there is not good enough. He needs to be on SmackDown. At this stage of the year, he just does.
Well, he will be on SmackDown next week, pal. So that's always good news. He's going to handle Jey Uso for Jimmy Uso there, Joe.
WPAL. But yeah, like what is this load managing Roman Reigns? You think he was Kawhi Leonard? Like, what is this? Like, perform, please.
It makes the segments more must see.
WWE desperately needs you. Come on.
It makes the segments more must see.
But it means the weeks he's not there, it's like last night where you're sitting there for an hour and a half thinking, this show's just dead. Nothing's going on.
It would have been like that anyway.
What?
It would have been like that anyway if Reigns was on the show. The first hour and a half would have been limping along, and then we would have got the Roman Reigns segment to end the show. It still would have been the same format,
Oh, well, no, all the other segments would have been the same, obviously. But when you've got Reigns at the beginning, they show Reigns like twice or 3 times backstage during, and then a main event segment with Reigns, you're far more hooked into the show. Or at least that's how I view it, and that's how hundreds of other thousands of people do. So
I see to be that most people were pretty what's the word I'm looking for? They were fulfilled with the Usos and with the Sami Zayn segment.
Well, Kevin, as you allude to, I mean, they could sort of almost do anything with that, with the performers involved, and it would get praise at this stage. So
yeah, I see people calling that segment a movie, calling it cinema, and it was a good segment. Don't get me wrong, the Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso segment. But is there anything to write home to? I don't know. That remains to be seen.